Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I use my Radley Valentine decks. I'm going to use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I'm going to use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I'll pull one, and then I'll finish up with my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the overview, we are going to do my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I'll pull three as an overview for the week. Now, you know that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, thank you all for being so patient with me. Grandchildren bring home little gifts. I had pink eye. I am able to wear makeup again, and I have a little bit of a in my throat, but everything is much, much better. And I thank you so much for your words of concern. I have been reading the comments, but I will be over the next couple of days responding to comments. It's just that I've been kind of tired, so I've been resting and taking care of myself. Good immune system and all the good stuff that you generally do when you're not feeling well. Anyway, couple of things as we go along with this weekend, and I just kind of want to give us a little bit of a catch up here. So we had a couple of planets, and I'm looking over here to the to my notes when I did the overview of Libra. So we had a bunch of planets that were going retro, but we now have planets that are direct. Now, Jupiter, which is in Aquarius, will go direct on October 18th. Jupiter is about gifting, enlargement, empowerment. Saturn, which is in Aquarius also, went direct on the 10th. Remember, that's when I talk about illusion versus reality. Seeing things in a deeper way, seeing the truth, the heart of the matter. Now, Neptune is still retro in Pisces, but Pluto in Capricorn went direct on the 7th. Now, Pluto in Capricorn's an earth energy. Pluto is about birth and death and rebirth. And Pluto in Capricorn has a really interesting energy. It is, where it has been for the United States, it hasn't been there, it's since 1775, and that was the time of our revolution. Now, it is entering that phase, and it will be really close to where that was in February of 2022. So remember, there is a lot more upheaval energy, energy that wants to really get to the heart of the matter, and just take that for what it is. But Saturn in Aquarius, and Saturn in Aquarius, Saturn will be in Aquarius for at least another year. It stays there until 2023, I think it is. I think it's January 2023. So again, there's going to be a lot of this, truth versus illusion versus reality. Okay, so we've got that going on. And then, of course, we have Mercury, which is in Libra. It is going direct also on the 18th. And we do have, anytime a planet goes direct or it gets ready to go retrograde, there is what we call a pre and a post shadow period. So it's kind of like the retrograde light. So even though it goes direct on the 18th, we will have a 2-week post shadow retrograde. So it's kind of like Mercury is, Mercury communication, hearing things. It's also about electronics. A lot of this has to do with our airwaves. It could have to do with our internet type of energies also. So we still have a couple of weeks with that as things try to get settled down or settle in or whatever they're going to be trying to do. So just remember this if things feel a little bit wonky. Okay, yeah, that's my word for that. Now, on the 20th, and I'm going back to the to that again, that Libra. On the 20th, we have that full moon. Okay, it's actually at 10:56 a.m. Eastern Time. And it is a full moon. It is in Aries. Aries is very much the fire sign. Aries is the god of war, Mars type of energy. So we have that full moon that's really pushing forward. Now remember, new moon to full moon, as it's getting bigger, it is the waxing moon. And, it's when we make our wishes, when we make our requests. Full moon to the new moon is when it's getting smaller. That's the waning moon. And that's when we let go of things. Right around the full moon, and I kind of like it like the day before, the day of, and the day after, though people can say 3 days before to 3 days after. That's when I say we release what's holding us back, relinquish what we don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. So it's release, relinquish, and request. I feel that this is going to be a very strong full moon. Like I said, it is in Aries. There is going to be a lot of this strength happening. So I do feel that it's going to be pushing the people, things, energies forward. Now, when I went and did the overview, I pulled out the Hierophant on this and the Queen of Rods or Queen of Wands. Now the Hierophant is that traditional card. It is major arcana, so it's kind of global. It's kind of universal type of energy. And the Hierophant is also always about tradition. Now, I look at it as kind of like, oh, we don't like that card. I don't want to be traditional, but but it is about tradition. It's about government. It's about religious traditions also. Now, and it's also about, coming together with others of like mind. Now, the Queen of Wands, though, again, queens, the court cards all have an underlying energy. And what queen energy, the underlying energy, it is a water energy, emotional. It's very caring. It's very committed type of energy. But Wands is again fire energy, and this is now in Aries. So this is a very strong, passionate, burning, going. And the Queen of Wands is typically spreading your wings, following your heart, doing what it is. Now, so we have the Hierophant, which is traditional. We have the Queen of Wands, which I would say there's going to be a little bit of a rebellion type of energy going on around that full moon energy. So it could be that there's going to be, it's just basically we're not going to want the status quo as much. And we're going, so there, like I said, the Queen of Wands is a little bit rebellious against the status quo, and yet the Hierophant is the status quo. So take that as you will. Okay, so let me see. Do we have anything else that I wanted to get to you about? No, I did tell you that I would do an overview. So, and this is a really good time. This is a really good time for you to go over here, and for you to press the like, share, subscribe, comment buttons, and comment also. It helps to keep me on the air, so I thank you for that. Now, like I said, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I don't know if I told you I am an intuitive channeler. I just, whatever is given to me, I will say. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what you like, leave the rest. Take only what resonates. Okay, let's go on, and this is with the Angel Tarot cards here. Let's see what we have for you. This is overview for the world, per se. Anything that is reversed has a little stronger energy. Nothing reversed with this, which is okay. Here we go. Move you out my way. King of Earth. Okay, so King's underlying energy is that air energy, the swords energy. And we have a lot of air energy going on right now. Our Libra, our Aquarius, we don't have a lot of Gemini energy unless it's in the nodes. But right now we do have, and those planets are now going direct. So the King of Earth, though, so underlying air, smart, thinking, making plans. Earth energy is our Capricorn. It is also our Taurus. It's also our Virgo, money energy. This is the ultimate professional. This is the one that knows how to handle money. This is the subject matter expert. This is all about the Midas touch. This is all about making money. Okay? So this is a generous, professional, responsible, practical energy. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So as these planets are going direct, and even if things are weird all around us, this is a week that there is opportunities for money, for career, for jobs. Okay, next card. The 10 of air. Oh, I love this. I love this. So 10's transitional, moving from one situation to another. 1, new beginning. 0, God, source, whoever that is to you, energy. Air energy is again what I said, sword energy. And this is moving on. Something is ending for something new to begin. There is transition stuff going on. I do kind of feel like, when I do feel that Pluto type of energy going on, that there is a new birthing, because remember, death and birth, that's what the Pluto energy has. That there is this birthing type of energy. Now, birthing is not always easy. So there is still some stressors to go through. It's not that we just wake up one day, but we could, and I would love that, where we say, oh yes, everything is wonderful, and, where we would like it to be. But it is still making those steps. It is taking those steps and walking through. Okay. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. Our last card here. 6 of air. Okay, so there is something changing for us. There is something changing. 6 is the number of man. It is what you make of it. It's the energies you put into it. And these two are all about moving on, making changes. Now, remember, air is, though, strategizing, thinking things through. It's being smart about something. It could be about hearing news also. So this is lovely. Considering what I just gave you for the planetary overview, this still, we are very resourceful and we are very resilient and we can still push through. Okay? So things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So there is a lot of transitional energy. So we have a 106 energy here. Remember, when I tell you about the numbers, it's really for you to look these up, and there's ways to look them up. One is to look, to put them in your browser and put 106 angel numbers, hit enter and see what pops up, see what resonates for you. Sometimes the numbers are mirrored, so it could be a 601. So look that up also. And there are some things, people talk about gematria and such like that, which kind of confuses me a little bit, but there are ways of looking that up too. So, okay. So there's something going on, something, the professional, the Midas touch, the money coming in. I like all of this. Things are transitioning. We are moving through whatever it is we have to move through. Their energies are pushing. We do have like six planets in the air signs right now, which are masculine signs. So there is this, I don't want to say stronger, but there is this more concerted effort again to push things through. And we have a lot of those planets going direct now. So let's catch a ride and let's make this happen. Okay, now we will start with the readings. Hello, my Cancers. How are you? Well, let go of the past because there's a great future coming. So hold on. Let's see what we have here for my Cancers. Let's see. In this full moon, I think that you need to get out there and do everything we talk about. Release, relinquish, and request. And a card is down here. Okay, those two flew out. Let's cut for the third card. Both of these are reversed. Okay, all three are reversed. Let's see what we have here for my Cancers. First one. 3 of Gabriel. So 3, power of 3, saying something 3 times. Gabriel, fire energy. Aries, remember, full moon in Aries. It's also Leo and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. This is all about your ship comes in. What you've been waiting for. Things are happening around you. positive energy is happening around you. You have to make sure that you don't go and, you don't go into your emotional energy. Especially, full moon, you are the moon baby. So the moon cycles do affect you, but you need to embrace this moon in a very positive way. You have to say, yes, good things are happening. I deserve good things. Things are moving for me. Things are happening for the better for me. My ship is coming in. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Your ship comes in. Next card. King of Raphael. King's underlying energy is air, very wise, very, a lot of wisdom with air. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, air energy, making plans type of thing, thinking things through. Raphael is your energy, water, Scorpio and Pisces, fluid, emotional. The King of Raphael has gone through the emotional ringer and has come out above this, has come out feeling, just still believes that there is love out there, believes that there is hope out there, believes that there is still good things out there. He knows he's not delusional. He knows that there are bad people. He knows that there are negative energies. He knows this, but he still believes that if he puts out the positive energy, the positive love, if he puts that out, that there is still this hope. There is still this positive energy that will come back to him. Okay? So this is kind of working with your mindset a little bit. Now you have to kind of come to this place and, and even if it doesn't necessarily always feel like, oh, Dad, this isn't what I've been experiencing, just know that there is always love out there. Okay? So there's a really strong energy that's trying to push you into this more hopeful and positive mindset. Okay? So the King of Raphael, warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once, follow your creative passions. So there's a sense of excitement here too. There's an energizing of your emotions. So I don't know if that means that, maybe, you've been, maybe you're getting that job, maybe you're getting a promotion, but maybe, your relationships have been on the downside. You've been kind of going south, and now things start to pop for you more so. There's a sense of an excitement this week. There's a sense of you feeling more confident about who you are also, my Cancers. Next card, the Two of Michael. Now, so we have a 3, we have a 2. Michael is, again, that air energy. It's your thought processes. It's your making plans, thinking things through. It could also be about hearing news, and I feel it's hearing news. So there's something that there could be some very exciting news happening. It could be a little disrupting to your household, but it's not so much that it's bad news. I'm not saying it that way. It's just kind of like, oh, I didn't expect this. Oh my goodness. So what do I do with this news? 2's crossroads. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? 2's are also joining together. 2's have a lot of decision energy with this too. Do I join together? Do I go this way or that way? So you could actually, because of something that you've done, I don't know, there could be kind of like a, like you might be recognized for something that you did, and then somebody comes to you and says, you know what you did a couple of weeks ago? We'd like you to do more on that. Okay, I don't know what we want to, I just kind of saying it's like, like what you did is kind of like, we'd like you to take the ball on this project. We'd like you to take the lead. We'd like you to develop this. Or can we hire you? You were so good at what you did. I just feel like there is an acknowledgement of something that you did recently. And it's kind of like now, and it's like, well, I wasn't planning on doing anything like that. It kind of takes you by surprise, I think, a little bit. But I feel like there's an acknowledgement. Okay. Anyway, it will all be better if you just make a decision over analyzing a problem, so don't be in your mind so much. Find a compromise. So it could be, it could even be something that, like I said, it could be something you made a statement. You made a statement that made people think, and they, I don't know, so that could be a political statement or something, and they want you to, like take the lead on something. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like something you did or said, and it's like an acknowledgement, and now because of this, they're offering you, and I'm not saying that it's a full-time position, but it could be a part-time thing. It could be something that, like, we'd like you to, I don't know, do a fundraiser or something. Does it, all right, here we go. Let's see what we have here. But it's an acknowledgement. It's acknowledgement of your expertise. So here we go. Now, I don't know if it's reversed. Here we are. Well, it's okay. This is just what I said. It is reversed. We have a 3 here, so 3 and a 3. And this is, again, a recognition and reward. It's like something you've done. You said something. You did something. Maybe you saved your company money. But I kind of feel like it's also a bridge outside of your company or where you work. It's maybe you were in I don't know, a school board meeting, a city council thing or something, and you spoke and said, this needs to be done. Maybe we need a bridge, we need a stop sign, it's like you said something and you did something, you made an impact, and because that, people come back and say, would you consider? Doesn't mean it's a full-time job, but anyway, you're recognized for it. You're recognized for it and rewarded for it. And you just have to make a decision because it could disrupt your life a little bit. I don't mean that, what you've been busy doing, it could just make you a little busier. All right. Anyway, that went down a different path. Let's see. And let me know, Cancer, who this might be for. Okay? Let's see what we've got here. What crystal or energy for my Cancer? Amber. I love it. Well, I love them all. I shouldn't. Okay. Harmony, home protection, calm. It also attracts love. I like that. Okay. So my Cancers. Interesting. What are, recognition and reward. Embrace it. So my Cancers, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, notifications, comment. Let me know who this was for. As always, my Cancers, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.